Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are starting our series on space engineers. If you've watched updates on my shorts and stuff the last few days, you've seen that I was going to be starting this, so hopefully you're excited as I am. So we're going to go ahead and jump in right here and start in a custom game. Um, Now we are going to do the star system, and I'm gonna go in here and of course be on survival offline. Later on, if you want to uh, play with me with this game or whatever, I'll think about opening it up later on. But for now, it's just gonna be just me. So, and I do have a handful of mods I am going to use. Most of it's like furniture and walls and things of that nature. So, um, yeah, we'll definitely use most of these. Now, some of them we're not going to use because they really don't make sense right now. Like the hydrogen farm, I can never get that working, so I'm not going to mess with that at the moment. Um, then stairs pack. Rest of these are going to be fine for now. And we'll go into advanced here. The default is ×3. I use ×5. It just makes it a little easier where you don't have to keep running back and forth so much. Welding speed will go to 5, grinding 5, just speed it up just a little bit. Environment, hostility, we'll set that to normal. Asteroid amount, let's do, yep, normal density. Sound mode, realistic, of course. Auto healing, I don't really like that. Let's turn that off. Um, Permanent death, we'll keep that off. Um, Destruction off. Angering scripts, definitely need to turn that on for when we get our um, tower going for our solar panels. Let's do turn progression off. I hate doing that. Uh, Super grading, no bounty contracts, no weather system. Weather system always crashes my game for some crazy reason. Still haven't figured out why, but in the meantime, we're not even going to mess with it. So now we're ready to jump in, and it's probably going to take just a second. First world usually takes a second to log in. Um, but we are going to start the series off by this season at least, doing an Earth-like planet, and then from there we'll probably move on to a different kind of planet. So start off simple and easy, and then we'll work our way up from there. Now, since we're ready to load in, we're going to do an Earth-like drop. So that's actually an Earth planet, but it's technically not Earth, but it's got the same gravity and oxygen level, so we can actually breathe without having our oxygen on. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to drop in with that. Drop in, it might stutter or lag just a little bit, but it will straighten itself out. So, and as you see, we're inside of our little drop pod here. And then let's go to the external view and see about where we're going to land. And looks like we're going to have plenty of ice to deal with, which is great. We can use that for our jetpack. But there's not really a whole lot of uh, flat area to actually to build in, unless we build right over there. And that's probably what we'll do. We'll get us a little flat little area. It's not going to be flat, of course, but flatter than what we've got here to actually build on. Okay. And okay, I'm glad it didn't. Let's change cameras here. I don't like this. Okay. So now, since we're here, first thing we need to get going on is getting our materials going. So we're going to switch to our drill, and since we're in some pretty rocky area, all we gotta do is really just pick somewhere and start mining. To be honest with you, um, and I'll show you why that's important here in just a second. So if you just take, instead of, if you want to make a hole and collect the resources, um, you left click. Okay. If you just want to bore a hole to get to where you need to go, instead of left clicking, you double click the right mouse, and that just allows you to make a hole. So that is good if you're just in a hurry to get somewhere, but if you're actually trying to collect materials, use your left mouse button. As you can see, the deposits are falling on the ground, so that way you can collect them. So, unless you're just trying to dig you a tunnel or something of that nature, use your left mouse button. And get a little bit here. I'm going to turn my light on so we can see just a little bit. And I am going to open up my helmet. So, like I said, we should be able to breathe because it's Earth-like atmosphere. And if you can see our meters over there, our oxygen's not going down, our health's not going down, so we're good to go with this breathing thing. So, now let's use our F key to pick some of this stuff up. We'll have ice and stone. Ideally, I just want the stone, but it is nice to have the ice around. The ice is going to be used for our jetpack, so that way you can use it for fuel. And that was a weird little glitch. Okay, so now we've got a load of stone. You want to come over here to your little lander. And by the way, these are not functioning. They get damaged when you go to land, so yeah, you won't be able to use them. Now you've got a O2 H2 generator where you store your ice for your jetpacks. That allows you to fly longer distances. Okay, which I don't have room for that yet. Now, if you come around here, this is your survival kit, and on the side, it's got a little computer, and it allows you to heal up and charge your batteries, builds up your propulsion and all that stuff automatically. First thing we're worried about is our survival kit. You want to put all your stone in, very first thing, go to production, and right here you'll see all the materials that you can make with ores that you're going to find around the planet. First thing you want to do is you want to start with your ingots. Now this grounds all your stone up and extracts all the iron, all the silicon, all the nickel, magnesium, or whatever it is. So it allows you to see, as you can see it, separates all the different kinds of minerals and irons and metals that you find. So just keep that going, and you just want to make quite a few trips until you can make you some steel plates so we can actually start our base and get some electricity going. Which right here we're going to get quite a bit of ice because there's a lot of ice here, and like I said before, we really don't need the ice. So I'm going to try to get all the stone from the top here, because the stone is what we want. We don't need the ice right now. We've got abundance around us. And I am glad we actually landed somewhere with ice. My regular playthrough that I do, just, you know, on my own, I have to travel for, it seems like miles just to get ice. And I also want to mention that the day that I'm recording this, I actually reached 300 subscribers, which is phenomenal. I actually did not expect to reach that. I mean, I am a full-time dad. I do this, you know, just as fun, and I just enjoy making content for people who want to watch it. So I greatly appreciate that. That 300, and I do want to do a giveaway. I will do a $25 gift card giveaway. Uh, I will release another short video with all the details and stuff, but if you're watching this, I'll go ahead and tell you. The only thing is that you have to be a subscriber. Your subscriptions need to be public, so that way I can actually see that you're subscribed to me. And you like either this video or the short video coming out. That's all I require. So, because I just appreciate you all actually being here and showing support and helping me reach one of my goals that I've set out to do. Because my goal is to actually be able to stay home full time and do this, and actually support my family while I do it. So, be sure to look out for that. and maybe you'll be the lucky one. Now, the gift card is going to be gift card of the winner's choosing. I'm not going to choose it, I'll let them choose it. And you'll get the option of how you want to receive it, whether it be mail or just send you the numbers or however you want to do it. But this drawing will go on until, let me see, today's November the 10th. It will be going on until November the 17th. It's going to be the last day for it. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Now if we go back to our survival kit here, we should have enough to start us some steel plates. And as you can see, anything that is highlighted now, we can actually make, so we have the materials to do it. So let's start with 30 plates. And as you can see, it takes, for 30 plates, 182 iron ingots are required, and we've got 266 on hand. So that'd be plenty enough to get us going to what we need. And I'm going to stop those for a minute. And inventory, get these steel plates out. Okay. Now, let's see what's on this little horizon over here. Okay, so we fly up, and I believe that's the area we're going to be going actually. So let's sit down here, turn our jetpack off, and we'll start building from here. So we'll go to our hotbar down here, and I like to do typically a for this one though, I'll do a 4x4. I typically do a 5x5, but I don't think I've did enough steel plates, I don't think. So I'm gonna need more anyway. Yeah, we're gonna need more. Okay. So let's go back up here to our ship, and we'll get us some more steel plates, and then we'll get over there and get that done. Okay, and as you see here, we've got our little 4x4 area mapped out, and I've got us a tower going up this way. Now you might be wondering, what is that tower for? Well, the tower is for our wind turbine, and we are going to fly up here and see what we need to do this. And we need interior plates. Yeah, so we can easily come over here.
Fuel low.
Fuel low. Yeah, I hear you. You don't want that to run out, trust me. Okay.
Fuel critical.
I know, I know. Leave me alone. I got you. Okay. So our fuel is low, so let's go over here to our survival kit. I keep forgetting which side it is. And voila, automatically filled it. Okay, so we need interior plates. Now I'm going to show you how to add this on to your building queue, so that way it automatically produces this stuff for you. Now this is the way I do it. There's other ways of actually doing it. Just find whatever is good for you. Just find whatever you're looking for and drag it to the build planner. And by the way, to open up this menu, it's G, and you can also close it with G. So, okay, now let's do add components from build planner. And as you can see, it already puts it in queue, and it already starts making the materials that we need for our wind turbine. Okay, and we're back, and we got our wind turbine going. Okay, so looks like we've got some wind coming in, so we're going to go and look for a control panel. There you go. And we're just going to drop you down right there. Are you upside down? You look like it. There you go. And do we have stuff to build you with? No, we need... Really? Didn't have enough to build one little control panel. Okay. Not a biggie. We can easily get that done. Whoa. Make sure you land before you turn your jetpack off. Makes that a lot smoother. Okay, so do we have everything we need for our control panel? We should. Okay, so let's get over here And let's land. Okay, now if we go and use F and go into our control panel, everything that is connected to the grid is listed over here in your grid blocks. Now, like a wind turbine, wind clearance is optimal, so that's exactly where that needed to be. Max output is 340 kilowatt hours, and our current output is 1 watt. So pretty much all we're powering is just that one little control panel. Yeah. So now the next few things on my list that we need to get up and running is our basic refinery. Instead of using our survival kit on our ship, we use this, and it actually speeds it up quite a bit. So let's put you there, and we need to get our basic assembler. Now, the assembler is what actually builds the materials, so like steel plates and everything. So we're going to work on getting this done. It's going to take quite a bit of mining, that's for sure. So let's get and right click on you, and add you to the build planner. So I know we don't have enough to build all of this, so we're going to have to go and do some mining. And with that, I might actually, yeah, we're going to need a lot of material. So with that, we're going to get up here to where there's actually really, really good rock. And we are going to start a time lapse. While we are waiting for most of that rock to process, we are going to get our mining drill out since it actually has a built-in ore detector. We are going to try to fly around for just a minute and see if we can actually locate any um, buried iron or any kind of material that's hiding beneath the surface that we can actually dig up. Now, best case scenario is we find some iron and find a big iron deposit. That would be really, really helpful. Um, the bad part is we don't find any, and we have to just keep grinding and grinding and grinding. So hopefully we'll find something. And again, being mindful of how much propulsion we have, we do not want to run out. Usually you find some on the rock side, usually, uh, but not all the time. Now you can also tell by ground discoloration too. That's usually a good indication of where some's at. Like up here, it looks like there's different texture, but I don't think there's anything there. And we are almost out of fuel, so we'll set her down just a little bit. And there's also, you can get boulders that's got plenty of minerals and stuff in it. I'm not actually seeing none of those. And where's that meteor storm coming? Where are you at? definitely want to be mindful of those. Okay, so looks like they're going to miss us this time. Frame rate might take a little hit here. Now, also these meteor craters actually have materials in them. So we'll run over here real quick and see if any of these have anything in them. Like this one, nothing. Okay, so that was a waste. Okay, but we're gonna go down here and refill our containers, and we're gonna go um, mining a little bit more. Well, not mining, but reconning. Hopefully, we can find something. I hope. Um, so let's go up this way. Maybe we'll get lucky up here on the hill somewhere. Hopefully. Uh, oh, we got cobalt. I'm not really looking for cobalt at the moment. But that's good to
Fuel
know.
low.
I just refilled that, didn't I? I just filled you up. Did I not get my? I didn't get my freaking bottle. Okay. So this is gonna be quite fun. Uh, I'll be back with you in just a second as soon as I get refilled. Oh, we're back at the dropship. Oh, that seemed like it took forever. I can't believe I did that. Of course, I took a lot of fall damage too. There was a lot of ridges, and the only thing I found on the way back down was a lot of silicon and, of course, a lot of ice. But I walked all the way from up there. That was a long trek, I'm telling you. Um, but did I leave my bottle? I did leave my bottle. Okay. So let's see if we've got enough materials to at least build some of this up over here. I'm hoping we do. If not, then we'll just have to keep grinding, keep grinding. Um, which we're almost there. It's not bad. I mean, we're getting there. Probably a few more trips, maybe. We'll get it. Let's see, I don't have any more stone. Um, looks like we are out of iron. Um, so let's get our drill back out. And to make this easier to find, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a couple blocks here. And, well, I can't. I don't have any steel plates. Well, okay. Forgot all about that. That's the reason we're doing this mining, isn't it? Because we need steel, we need iron. We at least need to get that refinery going. That's my mission in this episode. Is I would at least want to get that refinery going. The survival one is nice, but it's very limited. Um, in the basic refinery, you can make extra hydrogen bottles. That way, you'll have be able to fly longer distances. Be able to craft new materials. That way, you can make like batteries, storage containers, and materials that we need to actually start um, building ships and recon vehicles and stuff with. Um, So that is what I'm hoping to get done this episode before we end it, is at least that refinery. Now I'm open to any kind of ideas that y'all have on what you want to see in the series, like any kind of builds or any questions, comments, whatever. I read them all. Um, all that I ask is don't be like some of the people here lately on my channel. or on some of my videos just want to get on there and cause a bunch of drama and crap. If you're gonna do that, stay off. I mean, we do this stuff to entertain you. If you don't like it, simply don't watch it. Who cares? I mean, yeah, it's nice to have viewers, but if you're gonna have viewers who's just gonna sit there and run their mouth the whole time, it's not worth it. So if you're one of those people, just scroll through. There's billions of other videos on YouTube. They're not just mine. But if you want to make a suggestion about content you want to see, or ideas, or if you even have tips for me, I'll be more than happy to entertain those comments. But if you're just here to cause drama, man, just go somewhere else. I'm not all about that crap. And as some people have found already, I will delete you from my channel. I've had to do it before, and I will do it again. So, just be forewarned. But if you're those that like my content, please hit that like button. If you really like it, hit that subscribe button as well. Hitting that subscribe button and that like button is the best way to show me you love this channel. And it actually helps my channel grow. The more likes a video has, the higher up in the search rankings that it will actually show. So that is what we strive for, is likes. Views are nice, likes are better. Let's see, let's go ahead and withdraw. And you can withdraw stuff from your build planner by using the middle mouse button. If you're using mouse and keyboard. Now, as far as controller, I could not tell you one way or the other. I've tried it with controller, and it completely freaking threw me off. I could not figure it out. So, of course, I believe that's how it is with most games. You get used to playing with one type of gamepad or controller or whatever. It really throws you off when we try to use something else. I need you to hurry up, and I need you to hurry up. And it sounds like we have an unknown signal, and that is too far away. If it was within like 2 kilometers or whatever, I'd go after it, but I think that's on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, it's on the other side of the mountain. I'm not even gonna go after that. Most of the time, you really don't get nothing from them anyway. I mean, it's just mainly skins for like guns and your weapons and your tools and all that stuff. So it's really not even worth it unless it's close. If it's close, we'll hit them. But 3 more motors. I think that's all I need to get the refinery going. 2, 1, 1. Now that should be enough to at least get it functional, I believe. Is that enough to get you functional? Yay, we got a refinery, people. Now we just need to get this assembly going, which is going to need quite a lot of materials. So that's probably a bunch of mining. I'm going to do it off camera. So, well, we didn't get a whole lot done. It was mainly a lot of mining, which the first episode usually is, because you got to get all your materials and stuff straightened out. And hopefully for next episode, I can actually go around and find us a good iron deposit. That would be a godsend. So that way we don't have to keep drilling like that. But like up on this end, we've got silicon and we got cobalt if we need it. We just didn't find any iron, but it's around somewhere. We'll find it. So thank you all for joining me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please hit that like button and show support. And don't forget to check my links down below in the description. I've got my Discord link down there. I've got my Patreon link. Right now, my Patreon, if you decide to join, I believe I've got it for $3 until January 2022. So you definitely want to check that out. You'll get insights on when new stuff's coming out, what I'm working on. You can ask me questions. We can chat in Discord, whatever you want to do. That's fine. Just don't forget to check them out. And with that being said, love y'all. See you next time.